Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? It's your fave, Giovanna. Today is Monday, the 27th, I believe. Yeah, the 27th. I'm out and about. Gonna go run some errands really quickly, but I wanted to check in with you guys. First of all, I got my braids out. How y'all liking that? So the curls are back. I still need to dye it, but it was time for the braids to go until I could braid them again, until I have a moment to braid them, because braiding hair is a process in itself. But currently, the curls are back. Yeah, so what I want to talk to you guys about today was the fact that it's kind of a touchy topic. So today I have to get a mammogram. It's my very first mammogram. I'm 42 years old. So when you hit 40, you're supposed to get it done, or in your 40s, you're supposed to get it done. And if you have any risk factors or a history of it, you get it done sooner, right? Right. So, I'm not really scared per se, more so nervous, because this is my first time getting it done, number one. Number two, I know it's uncomfortable, not painful, but uncomfortable, because your breast is getting squeezed like a pancake, and that never feels good in different angles for a short amount of time, but yet and still, it never feels good. You know, I'm a nurse, been a nurse for 19 years. I'm trying to psych myself up about it. And that's just my honest take on it. Some people may feel like, they're going to judge you, have something to say, leave rude, snide, nasty comments. But I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people that's looking for any nasty comments. I'm just kind of trying to tell you my story about how I feel and getting prepared to go. It's not time to go right now. I'm not going to have to go for hours later on in the day. But what I wanted to say was, I live in California, you guys. Southern California. And currently, we going through it. We're having a hot-ass summer. We easily reach the hundreds plus. And today's going to be no different. So I'm going to take a shower before I go. But you can't wear any lotion, something I always do because I don't want to get ashy. You can't wear any deodorant, of course, because that's an antiperspirant. We don't want to have any body odor or anything like that. You can't wear it, and you can't wear any perfume. So everything, when it comes to freshness, is going to be against me. The summertime heat, the sweat, no deodorant, no perfumes, no anything. So you guys, please understand my struggle when I'm saying I'm very, very, nervous about doing this. Do I think I'm going to be like a skunk going in there? Absolutely not. I don't have BO like that. But I also don't trust my body not having deodorant in 100-degree weather. Not at all. I have the latest appointment of the day, the 3:30 appointment. So I'm going to be well into the heat factor before I get to work. But like I said, I'm going to take a shower before I get to work. But ladies, if you've experienced this, if you're going through it, the women who've had mammograms and the whole extreme heat and sweating, of course, you're dealing with professionals, healthcare professionals, and they're not going to talk about you to your face. They may crack jokes later on if you're a little stinky, but they're not going to say it to your face. Not at all. And I'm not trying to make anybody change their mind or say don't get a mammogram because you can't wear deodorant. I think it's very important to get a mammogram. I think it's very prudent of you to get a mammogram. It's just something you do as a woman. It's basic. It's basic care to who you are, and preventative care, if you will. You don't want to be out of here. You want to live a long time. I know some people say that, getting a mammogram, it causes C because, it's radio frequencies going into your breast. People always have something to say. I still would encourage you to get it done because, like I said, preventative care, preventative measures. You only have one you only have one life, so, you want to make sure that you do your best to keep the integrity of it. Well, that's just my opinion, coming from a nurse of 19 years. So, with all that being said, yes, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to remain positive. But I was wondering, maybe, has anybody ever put towels, from the sweating, if it's too much before you get to your appointment? Because I also have to say, I'm not a small-breasted woman. Some people say triple D. It's bigger than a triple D. I want to say I'm a F. Breastfed my daughter for a long time. I know you guys are like, what? A F? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, a F. It's okay though. I wear it well, or wore it well. May not be an F anymore. But either way, it makes you wonder. You have questions like, women who have larger breasts versus small-breasted women. Is it more uncomfortable? Is it more painful because you have more tissue mass, more fatty mass to go into the machine? Is it going to hurt more because it's more clamping down versus a woman who has a smaller breast tissue, not so much coming down on it? I don't know. These are just questions that come into my mind that I think about as a nurse. And, you can't really ask anybody right now. Well, you can ask them later on during your appointment when you're in the room. But I'm not in the room right now. I'm talking to you guys. I'm getting this stuff off my head. Just talking myself through it, Just talking myself through it. That's it. But other than that, how you guys doing? Is everything good with you guys? I've been finding my shifts. They have been rather interesting. I had to go to an adult daycare one day. Had about 11 patients. Most of them were handicapped and special needs. All their medication was G-tube. And I would say people who work adult daycares, it can be very hard at times. Nurses, it can be very, very, very hard. But it can be doable. Do I want to do it as a nurse? No. You guys know that I'm always looking to see what the next avenue is for nursing. And doing adult daycare is definitely not it for me. It's not the best for me. I don't like it. Because I don't like getting up early in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I can get up early when I have to do, my duties at home and handle my business around the house and go out about. But as far as like work, like being at work at 6 o'clock is never a flex for me. It's never I choose this as my choice. My first choice, being at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Clocking in, oh no, at 6 a.m.? Absolutely not. That means I have to wake up at like 4 or 3:30 in the morning to be at work at 6. That's too much of my day gone already. That's a lot, you guys. That is a lot. That's why I prefer working at night, the knock shift. That's what's best for me. Always what's best for me. Doing all that other stuff can be for the birds at times, Just saying, like, ooh-wee, that should be rough sometimes. Out here laughing at me like, Joanna. Anyway, I'm trying to stay more consistent with my videos. Make sure you guys thumb this video, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be hitting you guys with more videos in the future. All right? Ooh, my eye. Until next time, talk to you guys later. Bye.